Hello everybody, Hunter back with some more metaphor ReFantazio. We're continuing off from the previous video. We've just arrived at Port Brilhaven. Our first objective was to find an inn. All of them was fully booked by all the other candidates, which you also got to meet and get to know their goals of why they want to be ruler. Yeah, it was kind of fun. Some of them had some really unique, interesting designs. I really enjoyed meeting everybody. So now we're in this... Well, it's not really an inn. We're like staying above a pub, a rundown pub. But here we are. Let's see what's awaiting us now before the big day. The other candidates' speeches seem practically identical. I'd rather not trust those types with the country myself. Is there no one who can truly rival Louise and Forden? Okay, let's see what you got to say. Brilhaven is positively rife with tourists. I myself have long awaited the delicacies here, and indeed, 'twas so delicious. I wish to eat every fish at the restaurant's tank. Fish so fresh it wriggles in the mouth. Now that's Port City's specialty. What's that look about? You don't find it appetizing? And Heisman, what have you got to say, my dude?
Apologies.
I have a favor to ask you. Would you mind lending me any unused blankets? What will you use them for? For defense, you understand, just in case otherwise while I'm sleeping I'd be unprotected against apologies. Against bugs. I want no contact with them whatsoever, awake or asleep, so I might bundle myself in blankets all night. Yes, I know this place is warm as it is. Yes, I'm prepared for the inevitable night sweats. Nevertheless, I'd be grateful to have any spare blankets. Ah. Let's see if there's any interactable objects in this inn before we sleep. Let's see. This is the door, bed. Okay, so no hidden loot around. So which one's our bed? This one, right?
Look at that.
If I'm done for the day, should I retire for the night? Let's rest.
Good night.
Night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Still sleeping. Oh no, he's drunk again.
The man's sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Johanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Are they really not going to turn up? This is...
I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
Let's all stay calm, all right?
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
I accidentally pressed that too quick. Whoa, what's going on?
What?
Oh, Barden's already here. Wait.
My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in.
She just walked in on him having a piss. She went in to wash her face and he was already in there.
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctoress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a bally thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
You're making it harder for us to give her up.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
A fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
I intend to. It seems unlikely. I'd rather not. I intend to.
Yes, I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
The new Russ in the background is rocking back full. Here we go, the big day. Get to see everybody's heads.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne.
Look at the guy with a chess piece for head right next to Hulkenberg.
At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
Top 20? Damn, we're a long way away from that. We're like 800 at the moment.
20? 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with His and Her Highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
Hey, why's he got horns like a bull on a helmet? That's interesting design, right? I'm guessing he probably got horns underneath it, but damn, look at that helmet.
And of course, we have the one.
Hey, look, we haven't seen her in ages.
The people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church, better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus.
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
We've only seen her in one scene so far, and that was like 6 hours ago.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago.
Yep.
Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
She's working for the church. Plus, she's like sort of confused about it.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood and, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them. Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
She just going on some random subject now rather than what she wants to do when if she wins.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Look at her still going up there. She's just going on rambling now. Oh, there you go, wave.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister.
Wait, they're sisters?
Not much of a public speaker, are you?
I didn't see that come in.
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin!
Exhibition of the brave.
First up is a respected gentleman of the church. Glodell, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
See what he brought. A big fish.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
Town could eat that fish, damn, look at the size of it.
A stand-up fellow, my good people. Strength and compassion in one package. He's got the crowd on his side right from the start.
So he didn't get a monster head, interesting. So not all of them's going to be bringing in, like, human heads and stuff like that I was expecting.
Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
Glodell, what have you got, boy?
And we have a challenger. Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Glodell, the Black Hound.
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is.
The face!
Behold, the head of a hideous human!
He must have cut off his head while he was taking a shit or something. Oh! That's funny.
Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel! Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Glodell, we're very much obliged. You may step down.
So he didn't really gain any followers or support from that head then. That's kind of good.
Now, on to the next.
What? What? The size of this thing! The Kraken!
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Forden is simply in another class.
The town is going to be full of fish tonight.
All I hear is gratitude.
Yes, I love me some squid. Glodell's face.
This trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
It's fine. It's not looking great. It's fine.
It'll be fine. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now.
Oh, come on. We wanted to see all the candidates' heads. Don't skip. Aww.
Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation.
Oh, he didn't bring a head.
Ooh. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Oh yeah, here we go. Our time to shine. Although we're doing something, we're giving up Lady Johanna. Eesh. Here she comes. You gotta remember, she did kidnap a bunch of children and fed them to a human baby.
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martira? Johanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
Not to be born.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
You'll find out why in a sec, dude. Just wait for us to talk.
That's the infamous Heismay. You chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Come on, Hunter, talk up.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all.
Here we go.
You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martira. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd! Speak sense, woman!
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
I wasn't expecting Barden to talk her.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
Well, that's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
He's actually sweating.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A Sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Fallen do?
He's not pleased.
The Honorable Master Glodell should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
Wait, you're doing it right here, right now? No. Oh.
What? Right here and now?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
I will, I promise. I'll do my best. It's gotta be I will, I promise.
I will. I promise.
Shit. Colosseum is now silent.
Well, folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Those crazy kids have done it again.
What a show!
Impressed battling again. Wait, how did we get to 64 and now 49? Huh? We were at 800 last. Oh yeah, she said before she joined us, she's gonna get all the people of Materia to like side with us. Oh yeah. So after the events of the exhibition, many people seem to have taken notice of me. I hope this eventually leads to saving the prince. Like the entire town's like supporting us now. I think that's why the numbers have shortened so much.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Johanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to think about it. I was surprised he spoke up.
I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Johanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. That's all we can do, really.
Not bad, pups.
Oh. Okay, so Luis is here? He is?
We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand man, see?
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating.
Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Yeah. Is he growling at us?
Did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
Right, we only righted a wrong, ... We only right wrong, I think, is right.
No. We only righted a wrong.
And you weren't afraid to make an enemy of the church to do it. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Hey, Junior! You're gonna sing.
They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
I think so.
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Yeah.
Oh, loves, I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon. So stay in the city, would you?
Ooh. Wait.
And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
She flirting with us. Oops. Is Gallica just looking on? That was awkward.
Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Looks like he's done with Glodell.
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
Well.
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
You think Glodell's been sacked?
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
No. It's not a done deal. It might be a trap. It's not a done deal.
It's not a done deal.
Still, tis a significant step forward. We've crossed a dangerous bridge, and the risk paid off. We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
Right.
How fares His Highness, anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
Nope, still covered in black thorns.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
His gauntlet runner. It might be in his pocket. It's engraved on it. I doubt if it's there. It's in his gauntlet runner.
Wouldn't that be inside his gauntlet runner?
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
Right, so now we're waiting for somebody to give us a message. Oh,
Johanna, a backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the church is loyalty to the state.
Okay.
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Huh.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries.
I'm starting to think Fortin's more corrupt than
Getting our
Luis.
hands dirty.
Or at least as as corrupt as him.
The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Humblest apologies.
She's such an interesting character.
What troubles you, my child?
Definitely has one of the most unique designs as well.
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Alright.
Time marches on.
Here we go, let's see the young prince again. There he is, still sleeping. Okay, just gotta wait for this fella to give us...
Hello, a word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you.
Oh, there you go.
Said he was Luis's man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
I think I might. There was like a pier, but the gondola couldn't get to it, so it must have been story locked.
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis at a
I
haunt
couldn't
like
find
that.
a way to get there.
Do you
Anyway.
think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Aye.
Right then. Let's be off to this Night Prowler.
What a name of a club, Night Prowler. Oh, it's raining and stormy. Wow, we don't get to see this often. The Night Prowler, huh?
Let's hurry.
The place should be on the edge of town. I've heard the ferryman should know how to get there. Hello? Nobody got any dialogue to talk, no?
Well met, eh?
Gossipy worker. I saw your performance at the exhibition, Blimey or something else. You're the tavern folk, just couldn't stop blabbering on about you. Bringing a sanctoress as your mark. But framing a you geef for the crime show is nasty. Not so unusual though, probably. Nobody to talk to over there, is it? Oh yeah, we do. Let's see if there's any secret dialogue stuff. When it comes to rainstorms, no city can compete with Brylehaven. I'm drenched to the core, that's Brylehaven pride, it's wahaha. Let's just check out popularity ranking. Through the power of archetypes, I can hear voices of past heroes' souls. As of yet, thou art but one fights vainly to effect change. In the time to come, we shall judge if thou art a worthy vessel for our power. To become the true king of this land, thou must travel far and wide together with the souls of heroes and develop newfound power. Does that mean you're really getting up in the ranking? We're pretty much in with Luis, but if you keep this up, who knows? Maybe we'll see your face on the rock soon. Cool. That's a guardsman. I don't think he'd have much to say. Let's see. Have you heard the songstress Juna sing before? People love to talk about her looks, but they're missing the real appeal. Just listen to her, you'll understand. She sings and it's like charging into battle. Can't imagine what kind of life led her to sing the way she does. Nothing you or I can imagine. No, sir?
Wonderful.
No dialogue options. Okay, gondola.
Oi!
Hello.
Oi!
Where you off to? I'll take you where you need to go. No need for coin, we work in the city. So we were going to Night Prowler, there he is. Night Prowler. Ah, so you're one of them brothers we're talking about then. I've heard all about it, so go on, hop right in behind me. Alright, we finally made it to this land. Yeah, so we could see it from the dock over there last time, but we couldn't figure out how to get over here. None of them got any dialogue, okay? Wow, this place isn't shady, is it?
Well, look who it is. Appreciate you coming out.
So it was you two.
Right.
You expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters. Consider this a pre-show. Still, you really are just a kid, aren't you?
You look younger than me.
And you're one to talk?
I wouldn't go having a laugh at my big brother's expense.
He's your big brother.
That's when I get to step in to make some points for my own life.
Okay.
You are brothers. And he is the elder?
Yeah, surprising, right?
And here I thought the Magnus brothers' name was making the rounds. Shame that. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, Lord Luis has taken quite a shine to you lot.
Whoever is Fidelio's voice actor is doing an incredible job. I love his accent.
Before we let you see him, I have a question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer, right?
Okay. Ooh, everybody's locked onto us. Oh no. We're getting sinister looks from the whole pub.
What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
I'll help anyone in need. I'll treat all tribes equally. I don't want to be king.
To be honest, I don't really want to be king.
Of course you don't. If you did, we'd kill you on the spot. You're not doing yourself any favours here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Luis, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
You'll answer the question from me too.
Okay, bring it
Why
on.
do you want to serve Master Luis? No lies now.
I admire his power. I don't like Ford nor his church. I'm in love with Juna. Wow. I admire his power.
I admire Master Luis's power.
What? As an elder? Want to get a little payback on the world too, do you?
Despite having been a general, he has Parapus as some of his closest allies. That alone marks a man worth following.
Huh.
Whatever. You got some brass tea, I'll give you that much. Already got more accomplished than that Glodell ever did. You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
Not many get Ardell's blessing. It's worth celebrating that. For now. You're in.
Cool.
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. Our greatest hope rides with Master Luis. We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you. Come on then. Master Luis is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius.
We're going in his gauntlet runner, cool.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the King's magic, and Lord Luis is one of the top candidates. We've captured some, 10 odd assassins now? Lord Luis uses them for magic experiments and...
Damn.
Well, you know how that ends.
Yeah, super dark. Okay. We get to explore his gauntlet runner.
Headquarters.
It's a valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most of our group is meeting with Luis, someone else can do a quick search inside.
They're all looking at Gallica.
Wait, me?
There's no one more suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks.
Alright.
Where?
It's already sunset. Time flies by so fast when you're in a pub. Luis's gauntlet runner, the Caradrius, is stationed in Warship Harbor. Let's take a ferry to get us over there. Still no dialogue options opened up for these three outside the pub. You got nothing either. You're just looking at the water and thinking, Rare to see sober folks around these parts, but I appreciate the way you're off to. Warship Harbor.
Hello there.
You want to go to Warship Harbor? That's no place to visit after a piss up. But alright, mind yourself and climb aboard.
Incredible.
It didn't hit me until we got right up close to it, but his run is really huge. What's the deal with that giant spear on top? Is that the thing that allows it to fly?
Hey!
Oi, over here. Keep your heads out of the clouds, will ya?
Sam!
You bumpkins can phone over the Caradrius all you want later. We won't be flying for a good while anyway. What's with the sorry and all? Sorry, what? Bass, how about... Oh, soiree. What's with the soiree, yeah. Hey, Bass, how about you don't go telling them anything they don't need to know? We aren't officially friends yet. Now follow me. I'll give the grand tour.
Got it.
Oh, and a friendly warning, be on your best behavior. You won't try anything clever. You're dead on the spot. Make a rude comment to Lord Luis, dead on the spot. Got it? I got it. Not shy about making threats. We'll stay on his good side, okay?
Seriously.
Let's not test his patience then, eh? Lord Luis is in the reception room, and you don't want to keep him waiting.
We're off.
Damn, this is getting really interesting right now. So we can just go in and explore now? Wait. Who are you? Irritated sailor. Why not have a talk with him first, is it?
You little
The size of
bastard,
Luis's Skyrunner is luxurious, and he parks it in the middle of the warship harbour like he bloody well named on it. Listen, mate, you ain't wrong, but you gotta let this one go. You never know who might be listening. Yeah, I am. Oh, so that floating ball isn't a part of Luis's ship, because there's another one right there, look. Once the exhibition is over, they'll clear out and it'll all blow over. Wait, we can see our HP and everything. Are we about to go into a main dungeon or something? Is that what his Gornut Runner is a dungeon? It seems like it. Huh.
At last.
We've got to seize the first foothold for our infiltration. Soon enough, Luis will be within our grasp. Hello, random dude. Man on break. Glodell comes through here an awful lot, you know. Don't you one of Luis's faction candidates? Sometimes he's got this beast of a dog of him. Sad to see a man with a temper like his with a pet. But wouldn't you know it? He's sweet on that dog. Somewhere at the bottom of his black heart, he thinks that dog's cute or something. Strangest thing you ever did see, is it? You got a friend. So what?
Indeed.
This runner bears more in common with a castle than a carriage. I can hardly imagine what its interior must be like. We don't really need to talk to more.
Understood.
It's impossible to discern how much trust the brothers will afford you. Keeping our guard up around them will be crucial. Right, before going in, just in case it is a dungeon, we are gonna save. Let's overwrite this one. Alright.
Got it.
And here we are, going.
I'm leaving.
Don't wander off until you get used to it. This place can be a real maze. Yeah, we're entering a dungeon. Oh my.
Yeah?
Wow, there's so many soldiers. Look, we're all in our fighting stances and our clothing. I suppose we should have expected as much from Luis's strong arm. I feel like we're always being watched.
Well,
like it or not, an elder recruit is always going to stand out, but we're on the same side as all of them now, so stand tall.
And yet...
Ooh, they all got dialogue options.
What you need?
You the new guy? Hang on a minute, you're an elder. Well, ain't that a race sight? Just do your level best, alright? We ain't shy about casting off those who aren't strong enough to keep up, so be sure to pull your weight, you hear?
hello there.
Did you hear about what happened at the exhibition? Some elder kid showed up Forden, they say. And apparently, Lord Luis loved it. That kid's going places, I can tell you that. Yeah, we got even some followers on Luis's ship.
Look at that.
Damn, is it true? Did Glodell really show up at the exhibition with the head of a human in hand? Yeah, but the head was so small that hardly anyone noticed. Makes you wonder what the hell the point was. Nothing going on around there.
That reminds me.
Oh, you're that elder candidate that I've been hearing about. Apparently, Lady Johanna really likes you too. Oh yeah. She's starting to take claim on some kid even though she's already with Lord Luis. Damn, Lady Johanna's got stamina to spare. Oh my. Get out there, get out there.
Hey!
It's you. I saw the exhibition. You put on quite the show, eh? You really gave those Sanctus what for, and you're one of us now, aren't you? Well, cheers to new friends. Well, that's all the dialogue it looks like.
Got it.
The reception room is on the top floor. This'll lift will get you right there.
What in the...
Oh, they're showing off their security in front of us. Happens to everyone. Is that some sort of magic-controlled locking mechanism?
Yeah.
it keeps the suspicious element now, you know, like the bastards pretending they're grunts when they're actually assassins.
I see.
Seems like a secure system. I assure you need a key to get around.
Yeah.
Yep, there's different keys for different areas. Only a select few ranking soldiers have them. You want to walk freely around the runner, then you're gonna have to move up in the ranks. Now we follow them in rank.
Evidently.
Keys are given to ranking soldiers, is it? Navigating this place may prove more difficult without those in our possession. We will need to acquire them then. Oi, already trading treacherous whispers among yourselves, eh? Quit with the gossip and get on already.
Oh, nice.
It's much bigger than I thought. I almost forgot we're inside a gauntlet runner. Quit looking around so much. Now, what have we got here? Are we letting schoolboys in the ranks now? These kids are our new recruits. Damn! Big boy. Gargantuan man. So that's all it took, eh? A little show at the exhibition used to be you'd have to prove yourself before you could stand with the court's men.
No.
They got Lord Louis's approval. If that's not enough for you, I'd keep it to yourself before someone knocks you off that pedestal.
What's the meaning of this?
What's these pissants against me? Please, I'm a bloody sergeant. We could settle this right here, right now. They'll be wiping you off the walls.
Don't even try it.
Oh, leave it out, Sanaf. Get your ass back in the post. That's an order.
Understood?
Just get this through your tiny heads. Power is everything around you. I give you 3 days at most till you run home. Tails between your legs.
Seriously.
You're just gonna stand here, or you're gonna move. Come on. There's so much story happening. This is incredible. Yeah. And this would be Lord Louise's quarters. Just the reception room, lass. He'd daft to show you a pack of strangers straight to his private quarters, wouldn't he?
All right.
Lord Louise is waiting. Inside, enter.
Hey.
Guess that's my cue. I'll try looking around for this formula. Be careful, lots of sharp eyes about. I'll try. You all stay safe too. See you soon, I hope. Oops. Don't get caught.
A beautiful city, Brialhaven. But it is its identity I truly respect. Oceana's navy might well have won them the Annex War, if your Cronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm. Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive. You wish to join my ranks. I need ask little else. Instead, I would hear what you wish to know most. Ask and I will answer. That is why I've bid you come.
Here we go.
Alright. He's testing us. What should I ask? What's your plan against Forden? Did you kill the royal family? So, are you and Juna? Did you kill the royal family?
Did you kill the king and prince?
My dagger laid buried in the king's chest until his mortal husk entered the casket.
Then, you don't deny it?
I never sought to. I presumed Forden would be more than happy to announce it. But I've heard nothing. The man preyed enough on the state government. Perhaps he feared I would be hailed as a hero instead of derided as a killer. Ever the paragon of cowardice. It is clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful. You, assembled company, I hereby permit you to enter my service.
Alright, we're in.
Much obliged.
They did the salute from Attack on Titan. What is that?
This is a heart of magic silver. Cut your finger and let the blood fall. A proper rite of loyalty. Shows how all our blood flows to the same heart.
Watch yourselves, though. If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. Might take off a whole limb.
What?
You hesitate?
It's just... ...
Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray. But power and order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
It seems we have no choice.
Good. It would appear we've passed.
Ha! Look at you, like knock-kneed lambs. Just having a bit of fun with you, eh? You think I'd go to all that effort?
On August 13th, I intend to hold a soiree in this city. It seems a fine opportunity for you to make your debut in my retinue.
Very exclusive, see? Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
As my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party shall be held at the feast hall where I'm staying. In the meantime, do as you will.
I wonder how Gallica's search is going. Alright, let's check in with Gallica. Please don't get caught.
Only this area feels any different from the rest. I need a key to get in, though. It'd be nice if I could see what's going on in here, too.
Is that boy candidate here already?
Meeting with Count Luis as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
I expect we'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said, let's get back to our rounds.
Yikes! They're coming this way! Now you have to hide!
Ah, video games and vents, of course.
Is this the other side of that door? Never thought it'd lead to a place like this.
Another room,
this
that's
area
right.
just screams suspicious with all the guards. The formula's gotta be somewhere around here. Is someone coming?
And there she is.
Figures they'd show up now. Isn't that the songstress? What is she doing here?
Lady Johanna, is something amiss?
I do recall saying I didn't need a personal guard today.
Yes, but this is Luis's personal quarters, and we thought in case you needed...
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs for today. Do you understand? And, well, I mean, do you really want to be guarding this door when Count Luis returns? Oh, the things you would hear. How awkward.
Oh my.
You mean... Idiot, don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies, my lady. We'll make ourselves scarce.
You can push them. You're pushing the button over and over again as well.
Opportunities like this are so few and far between. I've got to get this back in place. Oh, wonderful. How were these arranged again? A magic spell? Is that the formula? Just my luck. I can't carry out something that big.
Oh, I believe in you,
Now I
Gallica.
know
You can
where
do
it
it. We gotta remember that room, I think, if we ever sneak
Jolly
aboard.
Good. You've got the man's eyes on you. Now that you've sworn fealty, we can get right down in the guts of his Skyrunner.
I worry for Gallica. Perhaps we ask too much of her. I hope she's all right.
Ah, it seems you worried for naught.
I'm back!
Phew. You're clearly bursting with good news, too.
I know, right? I found where the formula is! I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I'd bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Luis's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
Whatever the case, I assume you could lead the way to the room?
Well, yes, but it might be a bit tricky. To get to Luis's quarters, we'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor. You need a key to
You got
get
a
into
choice
each
on
of
the
the
second one,
divisions.
then.
Whoever's in charge at each guard post has one. Luis's private quarters have a special key, too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
In short, we'll need to pass through 3 blocks. the crew quarters, either the starboard or port corridor, and the bridge.
It looked like he's usually got his quarters under guard. So we'll want to pick a time of day when there'll be less people around.
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
Apparently the soiree will be held at luxury inn caters exclusive to the upper class. The soldiers manning the Serena are bound to have duties in town that day.
He would have us debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
Maybe if we just excuse ourselves for a short time? We've got plenty of time to prepare. Securing an infiltration route, finding out when it will be less crowded, this is all work we can get done in advance. On the night of, Gallica and one other will slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Have anyone in mind? My hearing makes stealth jobs simple work.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
Me?
You would have the guest of honor himself absent?
This is Luis we're talking about. He's bound to notice any absence. If we've lost on that front already, we might as well send our strongest.
What do you think? It would be risky as a mere solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm ready to kick ass to see, You have to make it work. You'll be in more danger than I.
You'll be the ones in the most danger, won't you?
I can hardly deny it. You're right. And I'm well aware of the fact.
Seriously. We're jumping from tightrope to tightrope here. We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and get some rest.
Yeah, back to that dump.
That reminds me.
By the way, do you remember the man we met in Luis's gauntlet run? He seemed very proud of his strength. The guy with the big horned helmet, yeah.
Yes.
He was rather full of himself. Yes, Sergeant Xanth, was it? He got told to go back to his post, which makes me wonder he might be in charge of one of the runner's sectors.
I see.
That would be unfortunate. I could tell by his strength was formidable, even to be near him. I doubt he would simply let us pass. In any case, you should probably rest for today. We can talk more in detail in the morning. Alright, let's talk to everybody before bed.
Got it?
The success of our infiltration depends entirely on our preparations after tomorrow. Don't worry, as long as we work together, we'll find a solution. Cool. Right, everybody, I'm gonna end the video here for now. We'll continue on from here in the next part where we're making plans to sneak aboard Luis's ship. But tomorrow I'm going to jump into a new game, Wuthering Waves. Seeing that Zenless Zone Zero's story is sort of ended for now. It'll be starting back up in like 2 weeks. Let's jump into a new game, check that out. Then the day after, we'll continue our playthrough of Fantasian. And then the day after, Metaphor. So yeah, bye everybody. Thanks for dropping in. Hope you enjoyed. And see you next time. Bye all. Take care. Bye.